Take a slow breath in through the nose and let the belly rise. Let the hand on the heart feel the movement. Exhale gently through the mouth and feel the body soften. This is a safe moment. There is nothing to prove here. There is only a gentle invitation to begin again. When the body hears a soft voice and a calm breath, it relaxes its guard. Muscles loosen, thoughts slow, and a little space opens inside. In that space, a kind seed can be planted. Today, the seed is simple. Joy and prosperity are allowed here. They do not need to be chased. They can be welcomed. Whisper softly, "Today I invite joy. Today I allow prosperity." Say it once more, but slower. Let the words land inside the chest, the belly, the legs, the feet. Let them travel where they are needed. Let the shoulders drop by an inch. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Take another breath, and with the exhale, let the weight of the day slide off a little. This practice is not about forcing a smile or pretending everything is fine. It is about setting a gentle direction. Think of a compass. When a compass is paced right, it points toward steady ground. Your words and breath are that compass. They set a tone. The tone says, "I am willing to be kind to myself. I am willing to welcome life." You may notice a part that says, "But what if it doesn't work?" That part does not need to be pushed away. It can sit in the room while you still choose a new tone. Breathe, place a hand on the heart, and say inwardly, "It is safe to begin with small steps." Joy grows in small pockets of the day. It arrives when the body is listened to and when thoughts are treated with care. Prosperity grows from the same soil. It is not only about numbers in a bank. It is also the feeling of being supported by life, having enough air to breathe, enough time to rest for a few minutes, enough courage to speak with hope. Start by naming one good thing that is present right now: the steady rhythm of breathing, a place to sit, the warmth of the hands. This naming turns the mind toward what is working. It does not deny challenges, it balances them. So the first intention is soft and clear. I allow myself to notice what is good and let it bless my day. Take 3 slow breaths. On each inhale, think, "I welcome ease." On each exhale, think, "I release strain." If the mind races, let it race. Keep breathing. The breath is the kind parent who holds the hand of a lively child. The body learns from repetition, and so does the mind. When you repeat a loving idea with tenderness, the nervous system begins to trust it. A little door opens. Through that door, new choices slip in. To pause before reacting, to speak to yourself as a dear friend, to notice a solution that felt hidden. Say quietly, "Life supports me in big ways and small ways today." Let this be said without pressure. If the words feel too big, adjust them. I am willing to notice the small ways life supports me. Now we set a daily agreement with the self, a kind agreement that asks for no perfection. The agreement is this: 1 minute in the morning to place a hand on the heart and the belly, breathe, and choose a sentence that guides the day. It could be, "My heart opens to joy." It could be, "Prosperity meets me with grace." It could be, "I choose gentle thoughts." Speak it slowly as if watering a plant. Feel each word. If the mind doubts, respond with softness. "Thank you, doubt. You may rest now." I am practicing a kinder way. This is how the tone of the day is set, less by pushing, more by letting the heart lead. There is another layer to this beginning. The body loves signals of safety. Open the posture a little. Uncross the legs for a moment. Roll the shoulders, then let them settle. Smile slightly, not a performance smile, just enough to relax the face. These simple signals translate into a message the body understands. It is okay to be here. With that message, the mind becomes more open to new ideas. Joy can find a seat. Prosperity can come in and be seen as more than money, as time, as kindness, as helpful people, as clear guidance, as the right words at the right moment. Here is a gentle phrase to carry in the pocket of the day. I am open to joyful ease and loving provision. Use it when waiting in line, sipping water, or before starting a task. If a wave of worry arrives, place a hand on the heart and speak the phrase. This is not about avoiding real concerns. It is about meeting them from steadier ground. The breath is the ground. The intention is the path. The words are the steps. Let's add a tiny practice that folds into daily life. Each time you touch a door handle, pause for one breath and think, I open to support. Each time you take a sip of water, think, I nourish calm. Each time you glance at your phone, think, I choose a loving thought. These micro moments are easy to place, and they slowly change the inner climate. When the inner climate grows warmer and kinder, joy feels at home. Prosperity begins to flow in ways that are both seen and felt. Now, a brief affirmation sequence, a calm, steady cadence. Today I choose gentle joy. Breathe. Today I welcome kind prosperity. Breathe. Life supports me as I support myself. Breathe. If tears come, let them. Tears are proof that the heart is waking up. If nothing is felt, keep going. Seeds still take root even when unseen. Close this opening with a soft statement. My day is guided by kindness. My mind, body, and life respond with grace. Let that be enough for now. Allow the eyes to soften and bring awareness to the crown of the head. Sense the skin there, then move awareness down to the forehead. Notice any tightness. Let it smooth out like a calm lake. Drop awareness to the space around the eyes. Soften the lids. Let the gaze rest. Move inward to the jaw. Unclench. Let the tongue loosen. Feel the throat soften as if a warm breeze passes through. Continue to the shoulders. They do so much. Allow them to lower a little. Drift down both arms to the hands and fingers. Feel a gentle warmth. Move to the chest. Notice the rise and fall. Thank the breath for staying with you through everything. Sense the heart space and give it one gentle breath of appreciation. Shift to the belly. Let it be soft, even if only a little. Tension here often comes from trying to hold life together. For a moment, let life hold you. Move attention to the low back and hips. Send a message of softness there, down to the thighs, knees, calves, and ankles. Steady and faithful partners in every step. End at the feet. Imagine them resting on supportive ground. With this attention, the body hears, you matter, and begins to rest. A resting body is a better home for hopeful thoughts. Thoughts and bodily states talk to each other all day long. A tight jaw can invite a sharp thought. A slow, kind breath can invite a kinder thought. A worried idea can tighten the chest. A soft word can release it. When this is understood, there is power. The power is in choice. Not every thought will be bright. Not every sensation will be light. And that is okay. What matters is meeting them with gentle awareness and then choosing the next thought on purpose. There is a helpful view that eases fear. Every sensation is a signal, not a sentence. A signal says, something needs attention. It does not declare, this is forever. When a tightness in the stomach shows up, hear it as a message to slow down, breathe, or drink water. When the shoulders rise, maybe a few kind words are needed. When the breath feels shallow, try a longer exhale to guide the nervous system back to calm. In this way, the body becomes a trusted friend, not an enemy to fix. Practice a simple pattern whenever tension arises. Pause, place, pivot. Pause for one breath. Place a hand on the heart or the belly, whichever feels safer. Pivot the thought. If the mind says, I can't handle this, pivot to, I am here with myself now. If the mind says, "This will never change," pivot to, "Something gentle can help me now." Speak the pivot softly. Let the exhale carry it through the body. Over time, this pattern becomes second nature. Add a micro practice for daily transitions. At doorways, stop for a breath and set the tone for the next space. I enter with ease. Before answering a message, one breath. I choose clear kindness. Before eating, one breath. I bless this meal to nourish me. Such quiet rituals signal safety to the nervous system. Safety opens awareness. Awareness sees options. Options make room for helpful action. This is how the inner world shapes the outer one without strain. A few caring affirmations can support this phase of the day. Say softly, "My body is my ally." I give myself patience and presence. Calm flows through me with every exhale. Speak them in a slow rhythm. If it helps, rock gently side to side as you say them. The body often calms with rhythmic movement. This is not about performance, it's about soothing. Sometimes the mind says, "I don't feel calm." Saying calm things will not make it true. Here is a kind answer. I am not forcing calm, I am inviting it. Invitations can be declined at first. Keep inviting. Calm often arrives quietly, like a friend who sits beside you without a word. When it does, even for a few seconds, notice it. Let the noticing be your praise. The more the body is praised for moments of ease, the more it repeats them. Use daily check-ins to build trust with yourself. Morning, midday, and evening, ask, "What do I feel? What do I need? What would help right now?" Keep the answers simple. I feel tight in my chest. I need 3 breaths. Warm tea would help. Then do the one small helpful thing. This turns insight into action. When insight leads to even the smallest action, confidence grows. Confidence supports joy. Joy opens the door to prosperity because a calm, open state tends to notice opportunities and welcome support. Finish this section with a breath sequence to keep close at hand. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Repeat 5 times. On each exhale, silently say, "Soften." After the 5th round, speak these words. I listen to my body and I respond with care. My mind follows this kindness. My day opens to good. Let the head lift a little as if greeting sunlight. Let the chest widen by a thread. Carry this steadiness forward. The heart knows when an old belief is closing the door to joy or support. It feels like a tight shoe. You can walk in it, but every step rubs. Today, we loosen the laces. Start by naming one belief about joy or money that often echoes inside. It may sound like, "Joy doesn't last," or "There is never enough for me," or "I have to struggle to deserve good things." Place that sentence on a quiet table in the mind. Look at it with softness. Ask 3 simple questions. Is this loving? Is this true in every case? Does this help me grow? These questions are not a debate, they are gentle light. Old ideas often fade when light reaches them. Now trace where the belief might have come from. A story heard many times, a stressful season, a pattern passed down with care, but also with fear. Seeing the roots brings compassion. Compassion loosens shame. This is important because shame keeps beliefs glued in place. Without shame, the glue softens. With kindness, beliefs can be updated the way a gardener clears weeds and turns the soil to plant new seeds. The gardener does not scold the soil. The gardener appreciates the harvest that old beliefs tried to give, safety, caution, belonging, and then chooses a wiser crop. Take out a page and write for 5 minutes. Use these prompts to guide the pen. The belief that holds me back says, "It tried to protect me by." A kinder belief I am willing to try is, keep the hand moving, even if only one word at a time. When the hand stops, breathe and write again. Honor whatever appears. Some lines may be raw, some may be hopeful, all are welcome. This is not a test, it is a clearing. When the page is full, place a hand on the heart and say, "Thank you for showing me what needs care." Now we practice a tender reframing. Take the old sentence and speak it softly. "There is never enough for me." Ask, "Is this loving?" The heart will likely say no. Ask, "Is this true in every case across my whole life?" The mind may remember moments of support, help, breath, sunshine, food, guidance, not perfect, but present. Ask, "Does this help me grow?" Likely not. Then craft a new sentence that is believable for today. It does not need to be grand. Try, "I allow life to show me enoughness in small and steady ways." Say it slowly. Notice how it feels. Adjust a word if it helps. Make it yours. Add a forgiveness statement to free the energy trapped in the old pattern. This forgiveness is not about approving harm. It is about releasing yourself from carrying the heavy story. Speak gently. "I forgive myself for keeping this belief because I didn't know another way. I release it now with love. I forgive the past for teaching me fear. I choose to learn from love. Breathe." If this brings emotion, place a hand on the belly and let the feeling move. The body releases through breath, sound, and tears. It is safe to let them flow. Create a small closing ritual for the page. Fold it once and hold it close to the heart for a few breaths. Then place it in a safe place or tear it into pieces with gratitude. As you do, say, "I clear space for a kinder truth." Now write the new belief on a small card or in a notes app where it will be seen. Read it out loud, then whisper it, then speak it in the mind. Use it 3 times today, after waking, during a midday pause, and before sleep. Repetition builds a new path in the mind, like walking a fresh trail again and again until it becomes familiar. To help the new belief root, pair it with a tiny action. If the new belief is, "Joy belongs to me," choose a small joy you can allow today. A short walk, a song, a warm bath, a slow sip of tea. If the new belief is, "Money is a kind friend," take one step that honors that friendship. Check a balance with calm breathing. Bless a bill. Set aside a small amount as a seed. Send a note of thanks for a payment received. These micro actions prove to the nervous system that the new belief is safe to live. Here is a gentle affirmation flow to support this clearing. I am willing to release what no longer serves my joy. Breathe. I am willing to release fear about receiving good. Breathe. I choose thoughts that support my peace and my prosperity. Breathe. I trust that small steps create real change. Breathe. Speak them in a soft, steady rhythm. If a voice says, "This is silly," thank it kindly and continue. The willingness matters more than perfect faith. Sometimes a belief returns with force. That is not failure, it is just momentum. Meet it with the signal, not sentence view we practiced. Say, "You are a signal that I need extra care right now." Then add care, a glass of water, sunlight on the face, a stretch, 3 slow breaths, a few kind words written on paper. For deeper support, write these lines. What fear are you trying to protect me from? What do you need to rest? Answer with tenderness. You need to know I can handle change with support. You can rest because I am not alone. Life walks with me. Feel how the body responds to that assurance. End this clearing with a simple blessing. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Inhale a sense of soft brightness. Exhale ease into the legs and feet. Speak slowly. I plant new seeds of joy. I plant new seeds of prosperity. I water them with kindness and patience. I let life meet me halfway. For one quiet minute, let the breath do the work. Let the mind rest like a leaf on calm water. When the minute closes, Carry the new sentence with you as a living practice. Joy and prosperity hear such sentences, and they know where to land. Wake gently. Let the body stretch in a way that feels kind. Before the day asks for anything, give yourself 1 minute of quiet. Sit up slowly. Place one hand on the belly and one on the heart, and take a soft breath in. Let the belly rise. Let the chest open a little. Exhale longer than the inhale. Feel the weight of the body settle into the bed or chair. Whisper, I begin with kindness. Reach for a glass of water and take a slow sip. Feel the water move down, bringing freshness. Pull the curtains or step near a window to greet the light. Even on a cloudy morning, there is a glow that meets the skin. Let it touch the face. This is a signal to the nervous system. It is time to wake with ease, not with alarm. Stand with the feet hip-width apart and shake out the hands for 10 seconds. Roll the shoulders. Yawn if it comes. Let the jaw loosen. These small movements tell the body it is safe to start slowly. Walk to a mirror. Meet the eyes with softness. If it feels tender, keep the gaze brief at first. Let the breath be your anchor. Say in a gentle tone, "Good morning, I am here for you." If saying "I love you" feels too big, soften it. "I am learning to be kind to you." The body hears the tone more than the words. Speak in a way that comforts a friend. Lift the chest a little and relax the belly. Hold your own gaze without judgment. If a critical thought rises, notice it, breathe, and return to kindness. We are safe to begin anew. Lay a hand on the heart and let it rest there for 3 breaths. Feel the warmth under your palm. Feel the pulse. That steady rhythm has been with you through the night. Thank it in your own words. Bring in simple structure that steadies the day. Set a small morning ritual that you can keep even on busy days. Use the 4-part pattern: sip, inhale, posture, reassure. Sip water mindfully. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Open posture for 20 seconds. Chin level, shoulders soft, chest relaxed. Reassure with a phrase that fits today's needs. I can do one thing at a time. My mind grows calm with each breath. I allow joyful moments to find me. Choose one sentence and let it be your morning anchor. Write it on a card near the mirror or set it as a lock screen. The goal is not to repeat empty words. The goal is to meet the words with breath, feeling, and presence so the body trusts them. Look at the day's list or calendar and bless it. Place a hand on the page or the phone and say, I will take what is mine to take, and I will let the rest wait. Circle one thing that would move life forward with peace, only one. Then circle one thing that would nourish the heart. It could be a walk, a stretch, a song, a few quiet minutes with tea. These 2 circles make a promise to balance giving and receiving. When you honor both, the mind relaxes. Prosperity grows in that calm field because clear choices and steady action rise more freely. Before breakfast, practice a minute of gratitude. Speak 3 simple lines out loud, even if they feel small. Thank you for breath. Thank you for this body carried me through the night. Thank you for this new chance. Chew slowly for the first few bites. Let the senses notice texture and warmth. Bless the food. May this meal bring energy and ease. If there is coffee or tea, wrap both hands around the cup and feel the heat. Let it slow you down so the body can register safety. Safety begets openness. Openness welcomes guidance. Return to the mirror for one more gentle step. With the eyes soft, say a short morning affirmation set in a slow rhythm. I start my day with kindness. Breathe. I open the door to joy. Breathe. Prosperity meets me in small and loving ways. Breathe. If the mind offers doubt, answer with care. Thank you for trying to protect me. You can lay down now. I am choosing a kind path. Smile just enough to relax the face. The smile is not a performance. It is a soft signal to the body that ease is allowed. Write 3 small lines in a notebook or notes app. Keep them simple and honest. What would make today gentle? What is one small step toward my prosperity? Where can I allow help? Do not search for perfect answers. Write the first kind thing that comes. If nothing comes, write, I will be open and listen. Place the notebook where it can be seen later. This is not a to-do test. It is a quiet conversation with your inner guide. Let the conversation continue across the day. Before leaving the room, set up tiny cues for self-care. Put a small sticky note on the door handle with a heart or a word like breathe. Place a glass by the sink or a bottle on the desk to drink water mid-morning. Add an alert on the phone that simply says, soften shoulders, at a time when tension often builds. These cues are kind reminders, not demands. They help the nervous system feel held, and a held system is ready to notice joy and receive support. If the morning begins to rush, take one pause. Place a hand on the heart. Close the eyes if you can. Say to yourself, I am not behind. I am right where I need to be to take the next kind step. Feel the exhale lengthen. Let the jaw unclench. Then move forward with one action at a time. This is how momentum builds without strain. When action and kindness walk together, the day carries a steady rhythm. In that rhythm, prosperity can find its way like water following a gentle slope. Keep this quiet ending to the morning. Lay the palm flat on the belly, breathe into the hand, and speak with care. I choose to be on my own side today. One more breath. Let the words echo through the body. Step into the day as if stepping onto soft ground that supports every step. The ground of kindness holds. The mind settles. Joy begins to show its face in ordinary places. A friendly glance, a warm breeze, a solved problem, a clear thought, the feeling of being guided. Prosperity answers the openness with its own quiet gifts. A helpful idea, a timely message, a new connection, an unexpected saving, the next step made obvious. This is how a morning ritual sets an inner tone and invites good to come close. Thoughts arrive like weather. Some are light and warm. Some pass through with thunder. None defines the sky. The sky holds them all. Today, the practice is to care for the climate inside the mind so the body rests and the heart stays open. Start by noticing the loops that often play. There may be a loop of worry, a loop of self-critique, a loop of scarcity. Give each loop a gentle name, like stormy radio, old alarm, or fast lane. Naming helps create space. With space, choice appears. When a loop begins, use the pattern that has already become familiar. Pause, place, pivot. Pause for one slow breath. Place a hand on the heart or the belly to bring the mind back into the body. Pivot the thought to something kinder and true enough. If the mind says, I am failing, pivot to, I am learning. If the mind says, this is too much, pivot to, I can do the next small step. If the mind says, nothing good happens for me, pivot to, good comes in small ways each day. I can notice one. Speak the pivot softly. Let the exhale carry it through the chest and belly. Throughout the day, place tiny affirmations at natural crossings. When a doorway is reached, breathe and think. I enter with ease. Before opening a message, breathe and think. I choose clear kindness. While washing hands, breathe and think. I cleanse my mind of harsh words. Before a meal, breathe and think. I receive what nourishes me. These micro-affirmations repeat kindness so often that the nervous system begins to trust it as the default. The body softens. The mind loosens its grip on fear. Choices feel steady, not forced. Language matters. The body listens to every word. Shift from I have to I choose to when it is true. I have to call becomes I choose to call to move this forward. I have to clean becomes I choose a calm space for my peace. When something cannot be chosen, be honest and caring. This is hard, and I will be gentle with myself as I do it. This honesty prevents inner pushback and creates cooperation between mind and body. Cooperation brings ease. Ease creates room for good ideas and timely action. Give the inner critic a new role. Instead of letting it run wild, offer it a job with clear limits. You may alert me to real risks, but you may not insult me. You must speak with respect. If the critic continues loudly, thank it and invite it to rest. You have done your job. I will take it from here, then bring in an inner encourager. Let it speak with warmth. You are doing well. Small steps count. Progress is here. The body hears the kind voice and releases tension. With less tension, the mind thinks more clearly and the day flows better. Create a gentle container for worry. Set a time later for a 5-minute care session if needed. When worry tries to take over, say, I care about this, and I will meet it at our set time. For now, I will do the next kind step. Keep your promise when the time comes. Sit down, breathe, and write the worries in a few simple lines. After 3 minutes, write possible helpful moves for 2 minutes. End with one small action and one self-soothing choice. This teaches the mind that worry leads to care and action, not spirals and fatigue. Curate what enters the mind. Choose messages, music, and voices that support calm and hope. Limit what pulls the system into fear when you are tender. This is not about avoiding truth. It is about caring for the body so it can meet truth with strength. Place 1 or 2 nourishing phrases in places you will see: on the desk, in the car, near the sink. Let a short audio with kind words play while doing chores. These choices shape the inner climate the same way opening a window shapes the air in a room. If harsh language slips out, do not scold yourself. Gently repair it. That was a hard thought. I choose a kinder one. Replace, I always mess up with, I am learning and improving. Replace this is hopeless with I am open to help. Replace I can't with I can try a small step. Feel how the body shifts with the new words. Shoulders lower, breath deepens, stomach softens. The nervous system reads the shift and sends the message, we are okay. From okay, good becomes possible. Use the breath to escort thoughts from the head into the body where they can soften. Try this simple rhythm when loops arise. Inhale through the nose for 4, hold gently for 2, exhale through the mouth for 6. On the exhale, think the word soften. Repeat 3 to 5 times, then speak a phrase that fits. I choose clarity. Kindness guides me, one thing at a time. Notice 5 things in the room to anchor in the present. The sound of a fan, the feel of a chair, the light on a wall, the coolness of a cup, the color of a book. Presence dissolves loops. A small midday check can help keep the climate clear. Ask, what story am I telling about this moment? Does it help me? If it does not, choose a gentler story that is still true. This is challenging, and I can ask for help. This is new, and I can learn. This is slow, and I can be patient. If a task feels heavy, break it down and celebrate each tiny completion. Say softly, well done, after sending a message or finishing a call. Praise calms the system and builds momentum. Close this section with a simple vow spoken to the self. I speak with kindness. I choose thoughts that support my well-being. I return to calm as often as I need. Place a hand on the heart. Feel the warmth. Breathe a long exhale. Let the mind rest for a few seconds in quiet. That quiet is not empty. It holds strength, wisdom, and room for joy to land. It holds room for prosperity to show itself as ideas, solutions, and open doors. A clean inner climate lets good in. Gratitude is not a demand to be cheerful. It is a gentle practice of noticing support so the body feels safe and the mind sees paths forward. It is attention training. It is a way of telling the nervous system, we are not only in danger, we are also held. Start small. List 3 good moments from today so far. They need not be big. A warm sip of tea, a kind message, a soft stretch, a clear thought, a sunbeam on the floor. Speak them or write them. Feel each one for a few seconds. Let the warmth move through the chest. This short savoring lets the body register good instead of rushing past it. Keep an evidence log of small wins and small supports. In a notebook or notes app, make 2 simple lists each day. 1 list, 3 small wins. Sent the email, took a breath before replying, went for a brief walk, drank water, honored a boundary, tried mirror work, followed the morning ritual. The second list, 3 moments of support. Someone held the door, a bus arrived on time, a bill was lower than expected, a helpful idea appeared, a parking space opened, the weather shifted kindly. These lists are not to impress anyone. They are to teach the mind to see reality with balance. Life includes challenge and help. The body softens when it sees both. Practice saying yes to support. When a kind word is given, receive it with a simple thank you and breathe it in. Let it land. If the old habit is to deflect or explain it away, pause. Place a hand on the heart and say, I allow this blessing. When help is offered, say yes if it truly helps, and let yourself feel what it's like to be carried for a moment. Receiving is not taking from others, it is letting love circulate. Circulation is how prosperity moves, out and back, in and through. Bless the flow when it reaches you and when it leaves you. This makes room for more flow. Use the abundance breath to anchor gratitude in the body. Sit or stand with a long spine and soft shoulders. Inhale through the nose and think, thank you. Hold gently for a count of 2, letting the sense of appreciation rest in the chest. Exhale through the mouth and think, I release strain. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Feel how the chest warms and widens. Let the belly soften. Let the face relax. This breath trains the system to pair appreciation with safety. Safety tells the mind to open to new ideas and notice gentle opportunities that were missed in a state of tension. Bless what circulates through your life. When paying a bill, pause and breathe. Say, thank you for the service this represents. As this money goes out, I bless the hands it touches, and I bless its return through expected and unexpected channels. This changes the tone from fear to trust. When receiving income, gifts, or a refund, pause and feel it. Say, thank you for this provision. May I use it wisely. May it multiply through loving choices. Blessing both outflow and inflow keeps the heart open and steady. Create a simple daily gratitude ritual that is easy to keep. Choose 3 times. After waking, at midday, and before sleep. After waking, speak a quick thanks for breath, body, and a new start. At midday, name 1 thing that is going well and 1 kind thing you did for yourself or another. Before sleep, recall 3 moments that brought ease or meaning and let the body feel them again for a few seconds each. These small practices shape the nervous system over time, just as gentle water shapes stone. Add a practice called savor and seal. When a good moment happens, pause for 10 to 20 seconds to feel it fully. Notice the senses, the warmth on the skin, the sound in the room, the flavor, the smile in the chest. Say softly, yes, this is for me. Then seal it with a slow exhale and a hand on the heart. This tells the body, keep this. The more the body keeps good moments, the more resilient it becomes in challenge. Resilience is fertile ground for prosperity because clear, calm minds make wiser choices, see open paths, and trust right timing. Gratitude can live beside grief or stress. If the day is heavy, let both be true. Place one hand on the heart for gratitude and one hand on the belly for sorrow. Inhale to both. Exhale and say, both are welcome. Then find one small thing to appreciate even in the heaviness. A warm blanket, a message of care, a quiet minute. This does not erase the pain. It adds a small lamp so you are not walking in the dark. The body learns that it can hold more than one feeling. This brings steadiness. Steadiness invites guidance. Use writing to deepen receiving. Try these prompts. Where did support appear today? What felt like provision, even if it was small? How did I say yes to help? How did I give from a full heart? Let the pen move without pushing for a perfect sentence. If nothing comes, write, I am open to seeing it, and sit for a minute. Often a memory rises. If a harsh voice says this is silly, answer softly, this helps my body rest. A rested body welcomes good continue. Bring gratitude into the body through small gestures. Place a hand on the heart and bow the head slightly after finishing a task. Touch the lips lightly and whisper, thank you, after a meal. Press the palms together for a breath after receiving a message that helps. These gestures speak to the oldest parts of the nervous system. They say, we are safe. We are provided for. We can soften. Softness does not make you fragile. It makes you flexible and receptive. If scarcity thoughts visit, welcome them as signals. Breathe and say, you remind me to care for my needs. Take one simple step. Check a balance with calm breath. Plan a small saving. Ask for a quote. Comparison shop without panic, or send one message that could open a door. After this step, name 3 things that are already enough right now. Skills you carry, relationships that support, time you have today, resources in reach. Let the chest feel that enoughness. Prosperity grows when enoughness is seen, even in small forms, because the mind stops chasing from fear and starts choosing from trust. Close this section with a quiet receiving practice. Sit comfortably. Place both hands, palms up, on the thighs. Inhale and think, I say yes to loving support. Exhale and think, I give and receive with ease. Inhale and think, I notice small gifts. Exhale and think, I release grasping. Repeat for a minute or two, then speak softly, I open my heart to gentle abundance. I open my eyes to small signs of good. I open my life to steady provision. Feel the words in the body. Let them settle like warm light in the chest and belly. Carry them through the day. Let them shape how you walk, speak, and listen. Gratitude widens the path. Receiving becomes natural. Joy finds a ready home. Prosperity recognizes the open door and steps inside. Lay a gentle hand where the body holds the most tension today. Breathe into that place as if sending warm light. On the exhale, let the shoulders lower and the jaw loosen. Say softly, I release this with kindness. Add a second breath and a third. Feel a small space open. In that space, offer compassion to the part inside that works so hard to protect. Speak to it like a loving guide. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. You can rest while I choose a gentler way. When tenderness leads, the body relaxes its grip. The mind stops bracing. The heart makes room for calm. Calm is the soil where joy and support take root. Use touch as a signal of safety. Begin with a simple self-massage. 2 fingers trace slow circles at the temples. The thumbs walk gently down the sides of the neck. The palms rub together to build warmth and then press over the eyes. Let warmth sink in. Move to a soft tapping rhythm to soothe the energy of the day. With light fingertips, tap the edge of the hand, the spot under the collarbone, the center of the chest, and the soft space between the eyebrows. Keep the breath slow. With each tap, repeat, I allow ease. I let go with love, do not rush. This slow, kind rhythm tells the nervous system it is okay to soften. Release does not erase the past. It changes how the past lives inside the body. If an old memory rises, greet it with care. Say, I see you. You held so much. Take 3 slow breaths. On the first exhale, let go of the idea that this should not have happened. On the second exhale, let go of the need to fix it all at once. On the third exhale, let go of the tight story that says this is your whole truth. Then invite a lighter view. This is one chapter, not the whole book. I turn a kinder page. Let tears flow if they come. Let stillness sit if it comes instead. Both are welcome. Write a short forgiveness letter to free what is stuck. Keep it simple and honest. I forgive myself for carrying this pain because I did not know another way. I forgive the fear that kept me small. I release this burden now with love. If the heart is ready, add, I forgive the past for shaping me with hardship, and I choose to grow from love. Read the letter out loud in a slow voice. Hold it to the heart for a few breaths. Fold it and place it in a safe spot, or tear it into small pieces with gratitude for what it taught. Feel the body grow lighter by a small measure. That measure matters. Bring compassion into the breath. Inhale and think, soft heart. Exhale and think, soft belly. Inhale and let a sense of kindness land behind the ribs. Exhale and allow the lower belly to release. Repeat 5 times. This trains the body to pair compassion with relaxation. When the body learns this pair, it offers it to you the next time stress rises. The body says, we know the way back. A simple evening statement can close the door on harshness. I spoke to myself with more care today. That counts. Then add 3 gentle affirmations in a slow rhythm. I let go of what I cannot carry. Breathe. I keep the learning and release the pain. Breathe. I choose peace for my mind, ease for my body, and love for my heart. Breathe. This is not about perfect behavior. It is about a steady return to kindness. A steady return shapes the inner world. The inner world shapes the day that follows. If anger or fear lingers, place one hand over the chest and one hand over the navel. Breathe and give the feeling a color or a temperature. Say, I allow this to be here for now. Stay for a minute. Then ask, what do you need? Often the answer is simple. Water, movement, fresh air, a few minutes of stillness, or a kind word. Give yourself that gift. The feeling eases when it is seen and supported. After the care, add this quiet phrase, I release the rest to life for the night. Let the words settle. Let sleep do its healing work. Prosperity is love in motion. It is support, fairness, and flow. It is air for the lungs of your life. When you bless your needs and bless your gifts, that air moves in both directions. Begin by changing the tone around money. Speak to it as a friend who helps life move. Say, thank you for the shelter, the food, the light, the water. Thank you for the ways you circulate so that needs are met. When paying a bill, pause and place a hand on the heart. Breathe and say, I bless this payment. I bless the people behind this service. I bless the wise return of this money through clear choices, good work, and unexpected kindness. Align prosperity with values. List 3 values that guide your life: peace, care, growth, service, creativity, honesty, freedom. Place these next to your money choices in simple ways. If peace is a value, set a small cushion for calm, even if it starts with a few coins a week. If care is a value, budget for what keeps your body and mind well. If growth is a value, set aside a modest amount for learning. Tie each coin and each task to a value so that money feels meaningful, not cold. Meaning warms the heart. A warm heart lets prosperity stay. Value yourself with daily proof. Write one line each day about how your time, skills, or care brought value. I listened with patience. I completed a task with focus. I created something helpful. I solved a small problem. Value grows when it is named. When you name it, you treat your effort with respect. Respect invites fair pay, clear boundaries, and wise choices. Take one tiny action toward the prosperity you want. Small actions build trust with yourself. Send one message, tidy one drawer, learn one skill for 10 minutes, ask one clear question, research one choice without fear, or set up one simple system like a bill reminder or a savings transfer of any size. Each small step says, I am a good steward. Good stewardship opens doors because it shows life that what flows in will be cared for well. Bless the flow both out and in. When money goes out, say, I give with love. When money comes in, say, I receive with grace. Keep a small seed account or jar. Put a tiny amount in it often, whatever is real for you. This is a symbol and a practice. Symbols speak to the deep mind. The deep mind then helps you notice chances to grow that match the symbol you keep. Over time, small seeds become steady roots. Open the heart to others' good fortune as well. When you hear of someone's success, take a breath and say, yes to their blessing, yes to mine too. This removes the idea that there is not enough to go around. Scarcity tightens, generosity opens. Opening welcomes support. Support brings ideas, partnerships, and right timing. Prosperity likes open rooms. Speak a simple circulation mantra as you move through the day. All I give with love returns to me multiplied in love. All I receive with love multiplies the good I can give. Repeat it when washing dishes, walking, or waiting. Let the rhythm calm the mind. The mind then sees practical steps clearly: budgeting, fair pricing, asking for a raise, offering help, saying no when it is wise. Practical steps taken in a calm state are more effective. Calm is wealth. Close this alignment with a tender vow. I honor the resources in my life. I value my time and gifts. I welcome fair exchange. I keep my heart open to wise flow. Hold the heart area and breathe. Feel a sense of steadiness move through the chest and belly. Let that steadiness be your anchor when fear visits. You can return to it with one breath and one kind sentence. Prosperity hears steady voices. It comes closer when you speak to it with love. As the sun lowers or the lights dim, give yourself an easy path toward rest. Choose a simple ritual, not a long list. Turn down the lights a bit. Place screens away for a short time. Drink a warm sip of something calming. Let the mind know sleep is coming by doing the same 3 small things each night. The body learns the rhythm and starts to rest sooner. Sit on the edge of the bed or in a quiet chair. Place a hand on the heart and a hand on the belly. Review the day with soft eyes. Name one brave step you took, no matter how small. A kind word to yourself, a gentle breath before replying, a tiny action for your well-being, a moment of gratitude. Say, well done. These 2 words heal old harshness. They train the mind to see growth rather than flaw. Create a success jar or a notes app list. Write one line each evening about something that went right. Add one thing learned from a challenge. Let both lines be simple. Drop the paper in the jar or save the note. Over weeks, the proof of progress grows before your eyes. When doubt rises, open the jar or list and read a few lines. The body calms when it sees its own truth in writing. If the day feels heavy, let a small release ease the load. Try a worry basket. Write down any concern that wants to follow you into sleep. Place the note in a box or under a small stone. Say, I place this here for the night. I allow rest to work while I sleep. The mind often relaxes when it knows it has been heard and does not need to keep watch. Invite the body into rest with a simple relaxation. Lie down and scan from the crown of the head to the toes. At each spot say, soften, forehead, soften, eyes, soften, jaw, soften, throat and shoulders, soften, chest and back, soften, belly, soften, hips, soften, legs and feet, soften. Let the exhale grow longer as you move down. If thoughts arrive, let them drift past like birds in a wide sky while you keep the slow rhythm. The goal is not an empty mind. The goal is a kinder body. Speak gentle sleep lines in a slow voice. I am safe to rest. My body knows how to repair. My mind can let go now. Peace fills the room. If it helps, hum a soft tone for a few breaths. Sound can quiet the mind when words do not. If sleep still feels far, do not fight it. Place a hand over the heart and say, rest is here even if sleep takes time. I am kind to myself and the waiting kindness removes the pressure. Pressure wakes the system. Kindness settles it. Before the eyes close, return to gratitude. Name 3 moments that brought ease or meaning today. Feel each one for a few seconds. Seal them with a slow exhale and a touch to the heart. Then choose one line for the night to carry into dreams. I am held. Good meets me tomorrow. Joy finds me in simple ways. Let the breath carry that line down into the body. Let the body cradle it like a warm stone. Sleep receives soft offerings. When a new day rises, take the gentlest next step. Do not aim to do everything at once. Healing that lasts grows from small daily acts. Choose one practice for tomorrow: the morning mirror, the pause place pivot pattern, the evidence log, the blessing of bills, the success jar, or the evening relaxation. One step, done with care, is enough to move a life. Then choose one sentence that will guide tomorrow. Write it where you will see it. Let it be simple. I choose kind progress. I open to help. I allow joyful flow. If a day feels messy, meet it with the same tone you give to a child learning to walk. Soft patience, gentle praise, quiet redirection. Speak to yourself in that tone all day long. This is not weakness, it is wise strength. When your inner voice turns kind, your body loosens. When the body loosens, the mind sees clearly. When the mind sees clearly, action becomes simpler. Joy has room. Prosperity hears the steady call and comes closer. Speak to your future as if it is seated near you. Offer it a blessing. May my steps be guided. May my choices be wise. May my heart stay open to give and receive. Then ask your future for one easy suggestion for tomorrow. Sit for a minute in quiet and see what small idea arrives. It might be, drink water early, take a 10-minute walk, say thank you out loud, put 5 coins in the seed jar, go to bed 20 minutes earlier. Trust the small idea, live it. Doors open for those who keep small promises to themselves. Carry a final set of soft words in the pocket of your day. Use them often. I am on my own side, one step at a time. Softness is strength. I let life help me. I am open to joy and gentle abundance. Speak them when the bus is late, when the call is long, when the inbox is full, when the room is quiet. These sentences are keys. They open a kinder door again and again. Now let the whole practice settle into one simple truth. Joy does not arrive from force. Prosperity does not arrive from fear. Both respond to a steady heart, a calm nervous system, and a loving inner voice. The daily steps you take, kind breath, mirror words, thought hygiene, gratitude, soft release, value in action, evening ease. Teach your body and mind that life is safe enough to open. When you open, good can find you. When good finds you, you give from overflow, not from lack. This is how a life becomes both joyful and prosperous without strain. If a single thought could rise as your guide, let it be this: I choose loving consistency over sudden push. Loving consistency waters the roots each day. Roots grow strong and quiet under the surface. In time, branches stretch toward the light, fruit appears. Some days it is a small sweetness, a kind message, a clear thought, a peaceful meal. Some days it is a bigger blessing, steady income, helpful timing, a door that once seemed closed. All of it flows from the same source: a heart trained in kindness, a mind trained in gentle focus, a body trained to relax and receive. Take one last breath with a hand on the heart. Offer yourself a soft blessing. May ease meet my steps. May joy warm my hours. May wise provision meet my needs. May my words to myself stay kind. Let the exhale carry this blessing into every cell. Feel the floor, the chair, or the bed holding you up. Life is here, quietly on your side. Walk forward with your small daily practice. It is enough. It is powerful. It unlocks what you seek, and it keeps it with grace. And if you like, close with these simple lines spoken in a slow rhythm. I am worthy of joy. I am open to prosperity. I am safe to love myself today.